I think I found the best vlogging tripod. It is just a silly joke. It's not about the Ronin, but about this one. Welcome in the studio, guys. I am Flash, and in this episode I want to talk about the MantisPod 2.0, the almost pocket-sized vlogging tripod. Look at this. Boom. If you don't have the time to watch this video from start to finish, I will say it from the start. This is the best vlogging tripod that you can find on the market. The DJI Ronin RS3 Pro that you saw earlier is one of the latest additions in the studio, but we'll not talk about it that much in this video. Right now I have just started to learn how to use a gimbal properly, so maybe we'll create some content about it in the future. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you liked this video. Thank you. How to start? Okay. Not here. Where did I put it, bro? Maybe here? Okay, so my first mini tripod that I've got was a Manfrotto Pixie, which I cannot find right now. I don't know why. It is hiding somewhere in the studio. Of course, the tripod was great, but it was not built for a setup like this. It is too heavy. By the way, this is my Sony a7 IV with the Sony CM-B1M microphone on top and the 20mm f1.8 lens from Sony. The camera lives inside the small rig cage, and this is my vlogging setup. Of course, a few years ago, the Sony a7 IV wasn't released, but my setup was similar, and it had more or less the same weight. And because I was in need of another tripod, I have started searching, and I finally bought a GorillaPod, which, as you can see, was very helpful in the studio because it has a really great tripod head, ball head. So yeah, the GorillaPod was way too big, bulky, and not that easy to use. As you can see, you need to unscrew and screw back on things, and yeah, it takes a lot of time. So fast forward a few years, I didn't have any mini tripod in the studio, and I've improvised this one. This is a microphone stand with the Joby ball head and some weight and some electrical cable to make it tight and not rattle. It wasn't the best solution, but realistically this is a great stand for the camera because it doesn't take a lot of space. As you can see, it is small and compact and heavy. In the last few months I've started searching for a new mini tripod, and I've seen the MantisPod everywhere, literally everywhere on YouTube. And of course I've got one, so this video is not sponsored by PGYTECH, but is sponsored by me, so you know what to do. YouTube is full of MantisPod reviews, so I don't want to transform this video into a MantisPod review, but I want to tell you my honest opinion about this tripod after using it daily, buying it with my own money. It will be like a real world review of this product. And if you want to see if it is worth to spend your money on this tripod, watch this video to the end. Also, I want to tell you from the start that if you compare this tripod, this 2.0, with its first version, it is a disappointment. I found some YouTubers which were 100% honest. They were reviewing this tripod after using the first version, which is full magnesium, a lot better in quality, of course a bit more expensive, but they were disappointed about the 2.0, and they're right. This feels very cheap, but also this is the way that PGYTECH managed to drop the price of this tripod to half or a bit less. So yeah, this would be the only pro that comes from the plastic cheap construction of this tripod. This is the cheapest one without the remote controller, because they have two versions, one with the remote controller and one without. I've got this one because I didn't wanted another piece of gear to charge, and also I don't think it is that painful to hit the record button on top of the camera instead of hitting the record button on the remote controller. But let's leave aside the materials that really suck and discuss about the tripod itself. Its functionality is great, and I will say it again, it is the best vlogging tripod on the market right now, in my opinion. I have used it every day, and not by hanging it on fences, on the road, on the street, but in the studio and filming the stuff that I film daily. The ease of use of this tripod is amazing. I've never thought that you can set up a camera on a tripod that quick, but look at this. Boom, so easy. And to remove it, you do the same thing but in reverse. Again, amazing. The tripod head works with any Arca Swiss plate that I own. It has an inverted ball head, so you can shoot vertically with it, but what they don't say is that you need to use the squared plate because you need to mount the camera sideways for it to turn into vertical mode. Let me show you. If you mount the camera the normal way, you cannot turn it side to side that much. Let's give a better example. This is the max angle for left and right, and as you can see, this is the only way that it goes 90 degrees, yeah, 90 degrees, but it is not a con in my opinion. Look how fast you can close the tripod, boom, and for opening, the same. It also features a low angle mode. Let me show you. It is a button on the side which you press. After you press it, you now have a low angle shot. After that, you can adjust the camera by the ball head, but also what you can do is press the MantisPod button on the side and change the angle of the tripod. Look, perfect. So this mode is great if you have a heavy camera and you want to leave it on a table and you don't know if someone will come close and maybe hit the camera and it can drop off the table, who knows. To close the tripod in the low angle mode, you need to press again the button and that's it. You should tighten a bit more the ball head. Also, there is another thing that they are marketing, which is the briefcase mode, where you turn around the tripod and set it in this angle, which lets you hang the camera and maybe take some shots like this. Another thing is that it can hide the smartphone holder right here under the thingy that you use to hang it on fences, but you need to buy it separate. And yeah, it might be useful for some people, but the most useful thing about this tripod is this. You can set it up really fast, take your shot, boom, and leave. Too much boom in this video, bro. The legs open and close very smooth. And I almost forgot about the cold shoe mount on the side, which lets you attach a microphone here if you want. But yeah, it packs a lot of features that are great, but the most important thing about this tripod is the versatility, the fact that it is lightweight, compact, small, you can hold it in your pocket if you don't have a backpack with you. And the best thing about it is the speed of... Just look at this. Easy. So if you are a creator and you want a great mini tripod for not just vlogging, get this MantisPod 2.0. Or if you have a bigger budget, try to get the first version, which is a bit more expensive, but it will be a lot more premium than this one. So Flash, do you recommend it? 100%. I don't think that is any other mini tripod on the market that great or as great as this one. Right now I am waiting for the first version of the tripod, the full metal one, to come in stock and get one, because I am sure it feels a lot better than this one. So guys, let's finish with a question for you. Which mini tripod is your favorite and why? Tell me in the comments. Flash out. They call me a